In our previous video, we talked about the relationship between Feng Shui and destiny charts. In that segment, we mentioned that some people live in places with terrible Feng Shui, but they aren't affected at all. On the other hand, some people move into houses that are generally in good condition, but even a small problem can impact them as soon as they move in. This has to do with your current luck or fortune at the time. When you're in a good luck cycle, it's like being in good health. No matter if it's windy or snowing, you still stay healthy. But if your health is poor, even a slight disturbance in Feng Shui can make you catch a cold. In fact, we really can't discuss your Feng Shui in isolation or how it might affect you. Basically, you really can't approach it that way. But in reality, if someone is very strong and faces a blizzard, does that mean he won't be harmed at all? No, it doesn't. It's just that he can get through the harm more easily than you, but that doesn't mean he isn't affected at all. So actually, even though in the previous video we mentioned that we should use the birth chart to see whether your current problems are caused by Feng Shui issues, so why do we say this? Because sometimes when you go for a fortune-telling session, the master will tell you, oh, something in your house isn't right, this or that in your home is a problem. Currently, in the general metaphysics community, fortune-telling is relatively cheap, but fixing Feng Shui is much more expensive. So they keep steering you toward believing your home's Feng Shui is the issue, which allows them to charge you more. But sometimes the problem has nothing to do with your home's Feng Shui at all. For example, the reason you argue with your husband might be because you love to spend money recklessly on Shopee, which has nothing to do with Feng Shui. The reality is, if Feng Shui is just about our living conditions and habits, the way we live, then no matter how strong my luck is, I will inevitably be affected by it. It's just that when my luck is strong, when my destiny is strong, the chance or degree of being affected is much lower. When we teach Feng Shui classes, we often discuss certain concepts with our students, such as there are some houses that, regardless of your birth chart, you simply shouldn't live in. Why is that? Because since we all have to live somewhere, shouldn't we at least choose a place that even if my luck is great, even if I'm very capable, even if my fortune palace is strong, if I have the option to choose, there's no need for me to pick a house that will cause me to lose money. I can still choose a place that's comfortable to live in. There are actually some houses that we absolutely shouldn't live in. It's best for everyone to avoid them altogether. For example, the most commonly mentioned case is a studio apartment, which is a unit without any partitions. It only has a bed and a bathroom. That's it. And if it doesn't even have a bathroom, that's what we call a ya fang in Taiwan, a so-called elegant room. You shouldn't even consider living in that kind of place. It's just one unit that's been divided into many tiny rooms with a shared public restroom. Usually only students live in those. When you're a student, you don't really need to worry about Feng Shui. In a space like that, there are no partitions, and because the area is so small, you really can't plan out your daily life well or separate different activities effectively. Ideally, there should be a place for work, a place for entertainment, a place for eating, and a place for bathing and using the restroom. But since you can't make those distinctions, everything just gets mixed together in that space. So basically, the quality of living that Feng Shui places great importance on, such as the ability to gather energy and other related concepts, simply can't be achieved in this kind of space. That's why you absolutely shouldn't live in this type of house. So, what other kinds of houses are unsuitable? For example, living next to large transformer boxes or power towers. If someone already has a weaker constitution, it can definitely affect their health. This is another type of unsuitable house. In your living environment, if your vermilion bird position, which refers to the largest outward-facing space in your living area, nowadays, this is usually your home's balcony, specifically the living room balcony. If you open the balcony door and see a straight road coming directly towards you, and that road is busy with heavy traffic, when we come home and are relaxing comfortably in the living room, if you open the window and see cars constantly coming towards you, your mind simply can't settle down. Of course, this will keep affecting you subconsciously. What else is there? Corridor-style layouts, which are not well lit, where several units are lined up together, and the windows are only at the very front and very end, leaving the middle areas dark because sunlight can't get in. These are actually not very good either. And from the perspective of spiritual studies, if your belongings are kept in these dark areas, negative things tend to gather there, which is also quite undesirable. So what else is there? If the living room is very cramped and you pile up a lot of messy and dirty things there, then this will also cause problems in your daily life, making such a house unfit to live in. You might say, teacher, then I'll just clean up the living room and it'll be fine. But if your living room is very cramped or extremely narrow, nowadays, because land and housing are so expensive, sometimes the living room is only separated by a tiny bit, making it very, very narrow. Then such a house may actually not be suitable either. Because in such a living room, you actually can't really relax. You're directly facing the overwhelming pressure of that wall. There's also another situation where the living room has no windows at all, but instead the kitchen and bathroom have very large windows. When you live in a clustered residential building, the true vermilion bird position actually doesn't refer to your front door, but rather to the largest opening in your space that connects to the outside. This could be a window or a balcony, but in this case, your living room has no windows at all, and the largest opening in your home is actually on the kitchen or bathroom side. So the two sides are reversed. So in this kind of situation, logically speaking, the area with an opening in the space should be considered the vermilion bird position. But the problem is, your vermilion bird position is the kitchen. The kitchen easily becomes cluttered with lots of stacked pots, pans, and even knives and other such items. You wouldn't treat it as a place where emotionally you look forward to the future. A key point of the vermilion bird position is that when you sit there and look out, the view in front of you guides your perspective, your thoughts, and your spirit. But at this moment, if what you're facing are all sorts of knives and a mess of pots and pans, how could you possibly feel good? So, of course, a house like this is not suitable for people to live in. There are many houses where just by looking at their exterior, we can tell that in reality, they are not suitable for people to live in. For example, in Hong Kong, there are many of these round, curved, or square-shaped buildings, 4 towers joined together with an empty space in the middle, and they're very tall. With this kind of building, incidents often happen where someone jumps straight down into the main hall. Actually, this is also something that is quite taboo in Feng Shui. Many people will say, "Teacher, but I really don't have any money. I can only live in a studio or in a subdivided flat or in the kind of place you say might not be good because after all, it's very cheap." Here, I still have to keep telling everyone, rich people don't actually need good Feng Shui because for the wealthy, they're not afraid of losing money. No matter how much they lose, they can't lose all their wealth. On the contrary, when your luck isn't good, that's when you need a comfortable environment even more. When you have to rely on your own hard work to get by, that's when you need a comfortable bed the most. So when your luck is really down, it's even more important to give yourself a good living space. The subtle daily influence it has on you is far more significant than things like worrying about traffic or whether you'll be too far from your friends or too far from the city center. You'd be better off living in a more remote area with a better living environment and commuting to work rather than choosing a terrible living environment just to be closer to your workplace. That will only make you more and more miserable. If you live a little farther away and move to a place with better Feng Shui, where you feel comfortable, then gradually your luck will improve. Over time, you'll be able to move closer in and your homes will get more and more valuable. I'll have the chance to talk more with everyone about Feng Shui and share some basic knowledge about it. For example, if someone tells you that there's some kind of negative energy, like a sha or knife energy in your home, do you know what to do? Actually, you can just put a big teddy bear from a wholesale store there to neutralize it. There's no need to spend a lot of money at all. Next, if everyone is genuinely interested, we'll continue to share some insightful perspectives on the fascinating subject of Feng Shui and also utilize fundamental Feng Shui principles to clearly show you how to effortlessly improve the auspicious Feng Shui in your very own home. Thank you everyone for your kind attention.